talk shows us how we can have nice things and keep them and gather with them and play with them and sit with them. And they're very beautiful when you look at them on pictures on Instagram, but they are also practical, useful spaces at the same time.
You know, I first came to Provincetown right out of college. A friend brought me. And, you know, I think like so many people, I was just struck by it. I thought, what is this place? And why isn't every place like this? Almost 7 years ago, we purchased what's known as the Bryant home, where we are right now. I think somehow my love affair with Provincetown blossomed more when that happened. I think recognizing that I was sort of becoming the Stewart to some piece of Provincetown folklore, of a beloved family and a beloved character, and a piece of what's fondly known as old Provincetown. And I felt obligated to maintain it and to honor it.
That Ken is most at home here in Provincetown is no surprise, because the many things that he most admires and embodies too are exactly the things that mark Provincetown and the people within it. Not only art, of course, but ease and approachability and hominess and optimism and genuineness.
One of the aesthetics of his, it's modern, but it's nostalgic at the same time, which is very much akin to Provincetown itself. And I think the allure of people coming here is they want to visit grandma's house. You know, they want to go to a place that remains the same, that feels like it has a continuum to it.
I met the Mary Heaton-Vorse's two surviving granddaughters, who are the sole heirs to the property across the street from our house. And so, you know, I didn't really know how I was going to do this, but instead of what we needed, I tried to think about what Provincetown might need.
I remember when Ken and Kurt had purchased the Vorse house. Ken called me. He was giddy, not about owning the house, but about what the house would enable him to do for this town. It was a beautiful articulation of how genuinely generous he is.
We literally have begun a restoration project where floorboards are taken up and numbered. The whole house needed a foundation, but we're going to put it back and it will look very much like it did when we started. We want people to recognize what Provincetown was. You know, I feel like so much of the architectural integrity of the town is so easily erased. As I began to thread the needle and think about, well, if people are its greatest resource, you know, where can these people have a sense of community other than the town itself? You know, on a day-to-day basis, is there a place that could sort of help build that community? And so that's really been the idea around the Heaton-Vorse House, that it would be a resource for all of the arts organizations in town. I work for fancy people, but you know, in Provincetown, I have the capacity to, I think, make a difference.